most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. The Aztecs ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense will take the field first. Jamal Roberts found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game. When the defense knows he's getting the ball each and every play, it still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
They'll try read option right here on second down. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Lofts one high and deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for running room. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Out wide left, it's Alexander. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle?
Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Slams ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Holstein to throw for it on fourth. Touchdown, Aztecs! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He's past the sticks. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now they're going to throw it. Out wide right, it's Hoffman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Sells to run, looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Turns upfield. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Sells to run, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback on the keeper. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Joyner. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Holstein to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Taken down right away. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Piles his way ahead. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They go play action with Holstein. Takes the easy one to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Wormley. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun on third down, Holstein. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Churns into the pile. Shakes off the defender. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hits inside, it's Roberts. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Aztecs call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quick give. It's Roberts. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Eli Holstein to throw. Hauls it in. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Rushes on. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun on third down, Holstein. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pull it on the read. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Roberts. Can't get him to the ground. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Making the adjustment on the play. Turning it on. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Holstein. Quick completion on the out. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The interception stopped the threat, and in return, even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. One more snap coming before halftime. Throwing, Holstein. He's going to fire deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's changing the play. They'll run it. Uh-oh, look out. Got the 1st down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Holstein to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, what a good job by this defense, staying disciplined, not getting lost on their keys. Man, they're aggressive, expecting a run play probably on 3rd and short. They slipped the screen in there, but they're disciplined enough to stay home, to get the tackle, and now force the 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking for an early chunk play, read option to the right. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it on the option. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Might as well give it to him again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pen him deep. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Working the ground game. Oh, he's got some
3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And the extra point is good. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Roberts. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Right side, it's Lanier. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it moving, it's Roberts. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Terry. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run him again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Left side is Hoffman. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. Running the red zone. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Right side, it's Lanier. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback changing the play. Eli Holstein to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That's a really good job by this defense to play zone on 3rd and long, to kind of sit back, but not get lost, to not get your eyes and...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. 4th down, Holstein. Trying to get behind the defense. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside. It's Roberts. There he goes. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Trying to run, it's Roberts. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it in his belly. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Holstein. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll send the tight end in motion. Caught in the backfield. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Going to the run. It's Wormley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Aztecs in the hurry-up. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. Throwing, Holstein. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense, you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
The option, the keeper. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Roberts. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive.